A huge welcome to... Off the 54-yard field goal miss, the offense will begin the drive from the 37. And now the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On the run, going to heave it downfield. Catch made way down to the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released,
offense makes their way on the field. They'll try the option play here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. He's going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The quarterback's got it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Can he get there on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback every time they drop.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Okay, it's third down after that run. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab. It's Bell. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball to 44. Offense in hurry-up mode. On first and 10, looking to throw, and he'll loft it to the end zone.
Love to watch this quarterback.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quick.
Is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll run here on third and goal.
A little bit.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Breaks loose at the 40. An explosive game. Big play moves the ball inside the 40.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football where teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see him running out of pretty much any form.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's picked for a third time tonight. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like the Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett. And, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. The offense going with the hurry out.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Pass hauled in inside the 15. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. The ball is free in the backfield. That ball winds up out of bounds. They'll lose a couple on the play, but keep possession. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Offense looking to throw the ball.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He's running. Here's the throw deep downfield. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this pass is caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking for 6. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. But they put a lot of points on the board, Kirk. The offense really clicking today, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, you got to understand that this defense has certainly played better, but they played one of the most talented offenses, in my opinion, in the entire country. Obviously, there's plenty to improve on, but you also have to acknowledge that the offense was just really good.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hello, everyone, and first down for this offense. The option look. He'll pitch it. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He finds his man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense in a bunch formation. Dialing up a second down pass play. Got his man quickly. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They'll try to snap it quickly.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
After the misfire, now on second down. On the option. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. All the way down to the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. The short hands. It's Hall. Tackled there by the defense.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him over.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it down the right side. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his run.
Hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Fires to the end zone. He's in for the score. Offense getting set for first down. Running back searching for a hole. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Quickly complete. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. This offense looking at a third down after that last completion. Makes the catch. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. The play action fake. Unloads to the right. Got it. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He's got him this time. Boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he sing that thing in there? With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They want to just keep throwing it. Fires to the right. It's caught. Oh, look out. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kendricks. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They're going to run it. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call, and every saunters into the... First down here for the offense. Wide out in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Shows him the stiff arm. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right, and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward. And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. The freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, the ground game. Got room at the 35. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Got enough space. And he's into the end zone. On first down, here comes this offense. Leaves it with the back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Kendricks. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Going up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Looking deep. And he intercepts it. Takes it the other way. At the 30.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. On the option. He'll pitch it. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And that running back essentially just did everything right. Not only did he rip off a 9-yard run with the lead late in the game, but he stayed in bounds. He had the awareness that if I stay in bounds, the clock keeps running, and it increases our chances of winning this game.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. It's complete on the right side. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll run play action. He unleashes a long one. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. The sure hands, it's Frazier. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. He's got it. Tripped up for the tackle.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things.
And they're going to put another one. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Hello, everyone, and first down here for the offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After misfiring, it's second down. Now the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. The run from the shotgun. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. On the option. He'll toss it. Showing off the arms. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm now. They're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Getting some heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. At the 45 on his way. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. It's caught. That's a touchdown. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to go up top on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw. Snags it. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way in. Line gets set, first down. Goes to the option. Quick toss. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
3rd and short, there's a lot of ways to get it in the run game. You're not just going to hand it off and go power. How about the toss play? Getting the ball in the hands of the tailback quickly, and he's able to skirt his way to get the first.
Here comes the offense on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side. And it's in for a touchdown. Offense set on first down. He's looking to throw it. Lofts one deep down the right side. Catch and stride inside the 15. And a first down for the offense. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Got his man downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Now adjusting. Throwing right. Got him, and nobody's close. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on first down. They're bringing heat. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. First down for this offense. They'll open the second half on the ground. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Across the 45. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. From the gun, running back gets to give.
With the carry, it's the runback. Gain of 4.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Unloads it downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Try to get it to the edge. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And that pass, nuts. The offense lining up for a first down play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Second down coming up.
Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Now on the option. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Looking deep down the right side. Grabs it inside the 15. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. 3rd and goal for the offense. They keep attacking through the air. Takes it into the end zone for a... Offense getting set for first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Quick strike complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Going to the ground. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. And he hauls it in inside the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Kendricks. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it. Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas. And pay heed all who enter. And beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football too. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, a crew looking to make a statement. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kansas Jayhawks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. The offense set for a first down play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got it in the middle. It's Bell. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. Off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. From the 1, it's 1st and goal as they try to open the scoring here. Looking for the score. Snagged in. First down here for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Still looking on the move. Hit as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. The defense pounced on that. Now they're headed the other way. And they'll drag it. On first down, here comes this offense. Here comes the option. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
He's got it.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. I mean, again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Starting to feel a little pressure. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll pass on the 50-yard field goal try and instead try to pick up the first down here on 4th. Finds a crease at the 20. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Wide receiver shows motion. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back to the 13. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's got it on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's looking to throw. And they're in for a touchdown. Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. A 3rd and long coming up here. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. They'll try to pick up the first. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Coming after him. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And you just got to wonder if the pass rush affected the QB's accuracy on that throw. He had his guy wide open in the end zone, but he had to throw it a split second faster than he wanted to, and the ball got away from him.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys.
The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He's going to go down, and he's looking for a productive play on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They're nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. Touchdown! First down here for the offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Trying to get to it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Keeps looking downfield. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. They bring it. It's a fake. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the pass is... Line gets set, 1st down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. Pulls it in. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. This time it's complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. This offense doing business in the red zone. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and fires toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. It's good. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Makes a catch and knock down. Quick tempo here for the offense. He's going to pass on 2nd down. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the... And they'll fake it again. The throw. And the pass is in. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. The option look. He'll toss it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He wants to throw. And the pass falls incomplete, and we played 3. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Off play action. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown. Offense set on 1st down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Intercepted. Looking for more room. He'll go down right there. Offense working from the pistol. They'll throw it on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
when they take a shot down the field, it's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into.
Fires one high and deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's not afraid to go deep. It's complete. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
2nd down coming up. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. With the catch, it's Frazier. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pressure coming. And they get to him, and you know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistent.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports. Hello, everyone, and welcome. A first down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Going for a big play right off the bat. And they won't. Looking to make a big play there. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line and they'll move the chains. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
I'm a big believer in taking shots early in the game and being aggressive and showing my team I got confidence in them. Let's go make plays. First drive, already taking shots down the field. Nice job, nice pitch, nice catch.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will have its first possession. First down for this offense. He's going to pass. Feeling some heat. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the punt. Oh, trickeration, he wants to throw. Uncorks it. And he's got it. It's a first down.
Man, that is awesome. That gets the juices going. That gets everybody excited. You work on these fake punts all the time, but you don't call them all the time. But the coach saw something, executed it perfectly, called it at the right time, and got a shot in the arm, get some energy, snapping it to the up back, completing the pass.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Heaves it deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. New set of downs after that completion. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. First down to start the drive after the break. The give to the back. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They get him down after he makes the catch. They're trying to extend this already long drive. The 9th play is a 3rd and 3. The quick out. Woo, boy, his freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he sing that thing in there? It's first down from the 11. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Looking to throw on 3rd. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And they'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kendricks. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Getting some heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. They're bringing heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Quick timeout by the... And they're going to try it again. It's another fake. And it's caught off the fake. First down.
How about that? Who says punters aren't athletes, right? Like, what an unbelievable call. Nice job getting the punter on the move. Throws the football. Throws a strike. How about that pass for the fake punt and the first down conversion?
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
They'll try to get the first through the air. And he's got it. The 42-yard field goal that was no good gives them the ball back at the 20.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. After run, now throw. Got his man to the left. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to scramble. Finds his big tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Line getting set on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Tackled, but he has a first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. 1st and goal for the offense. He got it. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the 1st down marker. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 2nd down, looking to throw. He'll pull it down and run. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Here's the handoff. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete. Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Working that deep right side, an excellent concentration on the catch. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this down.